Hi everybody, how are we all doing? I've recently learned a technique on dealing with anxiety and how you can help yourself here and how you can kind of retrain yourself into overcoming it. Mia does have anxiety in certain situations, so I'm using her as my guinea pig. Anyway, so to start with, what I'm going to get Mia to do, and if you feel like doing it along with her, then feel free. Think of a moment where you didn't feel anxious, where you felt comfortable and you felt confident. No anxiety at all. You're relaxed, you're comfortable. Think of how good that moment feels. Then when you're there, what I want you to do is brighten the colours in that moment. Turn up the sound in that moment. So if it's like music you're listening to, or it's somebody telling you a joke, or it's laughter, then turn it up, make it louder. If there were certain smells that you could smell at that time, turn it up. You know, really smell it, really breathe that in. Really put yourself back there and turn up the feelings. Really feel that confidence and that security. And turn it up full. Then what I want you to do is think of a dial in your head. And this dial, that feeling that you're feeling, goes into this dial. So when I'm telling you to turn the feeling up, you turn this dial and that feeling just brightens back up, and it brightens everything up, it makes you feel good, it brings back all that good feeling. And if I tell you to turn the dial down, that feeling goes away and you start to bring yourself back to the room. You turn that dial back up. See, I don't know if you can see me, right, but see when I'm telling her to turn it up and turn it down, our facial expressions change. Now, what I want you to do is think of a moment, like turn your dial back down, bring yourself back to the room, and think of a time or think of a situation that makes you nervous. Maybe if you've got something coming up, or there's something that you go back to that makes you feel nervous and it just keeps your nerves going. What's a regular thing for you? And think about that feeling. Now that you're feeling that feeling, I want you to go back to that switch, that dial. Turn that dial on. And then turn it up. Turn the dial back down. And think about that situation again. Think about that position that you'd be in. And turn that dial back up again. And if you feel as if it's not cutting it, turn it up again. So you're associating that dial turning up with all that good feeling, that confidence, where there's no anxiety and you're comfortable. And you're thinking about a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable and anxious, and you're using that dial to remove that. Now turn that dial down and bring yourself back to the room. Think about that situation again. And turn that dial back up. Is that situation making you feel anxious again and making you feel upset or nervous?
No.
Did it work? Does it feel good?
Mm-hmm.
You're not feeling a lot better? You don't feel as anxious anymore about that certain situation?
No, not as much, no.
Yay, thank you. See, Mia's situation, obviously, you could see by her facial expressions. So when she first started thinking about the happy things, she had a smile on her face, and when she vamped it up and she was bringing up the sounds more and reliving it, but turning the volume up in it, her smile got bigger. And then when she was thinking about that situation that made her anxious, you could see her facial expression change. Then when I asked her to turn it up and turn the switch on, it changed, and like you heard it fairy in mouth, it made her feel better. So give it a bash, guys. I've got loads more to come because I've been reading up so much, and I just want to share it all with you, especially when it comes to kind of anxiety and stuff like that. So give it a bash, let me know how you feel, and the evidence is here. Mia tried it and she was good, and she's going to use it, isn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest you all use it because it's good, especially for anxiety. But you can use it for anything. You can use it for like confidence. You know, if you think of a situation where you felt most confident, you make your dial a confident dial. So you're turning up your confidence, and use that when you're going into like, if you've got a job interview or you've got a meeting to go to, or you know, your dial can be anything you want it to be. You can you've got a whole control panel there. You know, you can use anything you want. But let me know how you feel. Let me know how you've gone. Thank you.